Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm Chris. I'm here with Kathy. We are Ginger Marvin on Instagram and YouTube. We have another What's Sold video for you today. It is Friday. Both of the kids were actually home from school today. For Connor, he's our oldest, but parent-teacher conferences, so I had to do a Zoom meeting with the teacher and all that kind of stuff. Kathy actually went out sourcing this morning and picked up like over 50 pairs of kids' sandals and Crocs and flip-flops and shoes. So if that's something you're interested in, seeing what she picked up, stay tuned. We'll definitely shoot a haul video on that soon so that we can get them all listed. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and show you what sold for us today. So here's Kathy.
Hey guys, alright, we're going to start in box AF. So the Hatcha Baby. That's from my Bins Haul Stimulus Check Challenge. I kind of regretted buying it because I was like, well, I saw comps were like 10 to 15 bucks plus ship, but I don't know. Anyways, it sold for 12 plus ship, so not too bad, considering I only paid about $1 for it. And yeah, I've only been doing that for a month or so, it sold fairly quickly. Box O. Sold a pair of women's shorts. These are the brand Earth Yoga. I actually bought these for myself, but I just didn't like them, so I listed them. I paid $3 for them. I wouldn't have sourced them to sell unless it was from the bins, so I just wanted to get my $3 back. These were on our like 25% off eBay, so they sold for $11.21 free shipping. Shipping's gonna cost $4.20, so got my $3 back, but not too much more than that. Box J, sold a kid shirt. Alright, this is the brand Splendid, which they make kids and adult clothes. And they're really pricey new, but they don't actually usually sell for that much. But this actually sold for $14.95 free ship. It's just a basic black Henley shirt, so I was kind of surprised, but happy. So both my kids have worn this. We've had it in our home for years. I paid $2 for it originally at Goodwill, and it sold, like I said, $14.95 free ship. Shipping is going to cost $3.58, so make a little profit on that as well. I'm trying to stay, so these are all even. I'm trying to stay in order, but my sticky note is not in order. Alright, I know a sale that just came in is up here. Alright, these Danner boots were also from the Bin Stimulus Check Challenge, so I don't know if you guys remember how badly beat up they were when I showed them in the haul, but Chris did work a little magic on them with some of the Dr. Martens Wonder Balsam. Is that how you say it? Balsam?
I think it is, yeah.
Okay.
And I used to think it was balm, but apparently there's a balsam tree, and that's kind of what it's named after, some kind of balsam.
Yeah, they're still a little beat up, but these are like $200+ boots, so this person, even in rough shape, paid $59.95 plus shipping. They were like $74 all in, I think, so not too bad. I paid about $1 to $2 for those, so really good sale there.
And that Wonder Balsam on it didn't even actually feel like work because it was kind of cool to see how much they changed. So it was kind of fun, more fun than just cleaning shoes, I guess.
And then I think one more eBay sale is box CR. Alright, so these are some Jack Rogers sandals. This is, other than a kid's pair that I've sold, this is my first time selling this brand. I only paid $1 for these back at like end of last summer when one of my local thrifts was running a $1 sandal sale, except for on all the sandals that I chose, except for these ones and like one other pair, but that's another story.
She don't hold grudges either. So.
No, that store has bothered. I've went in a few other times since then, and every single time it's something. So anyways, those sold finally for $29.96 free shipping, and they're going to cost me $5.81 to ship out. Jack Rogers is kind of like what people wear with like their Lily Pulitzer dresses and stuff, which it was funny because I did notice those are going to Florida. When they sold, I was like, I bet they're going to Florida, and they are going to Florida. So anyways, yeah. Happy that they sold, and it's definitely a good brand to look out for. But yeah, that was my first time finding it because we don't see that stuff a lot in Colorado. Alrighty, so in this basket over here, sold a hat. This is a hat Chris really wanted to keep, but I like money more than things cluttering up my house, so it's a Pendleton. I called it a fedora. He called it a bucket hat, so we did have an Instagram poll. The majority called it a fedora, so he said it reminded him of the Indiana Jones hat. I've never seen Indiana Jones, so
Indiana Jones' father, who's played by Sean Connery, wears basically the same hat, and it's a bucket hat, not a fedora.
It's definitely a fedora, but it's a really nice one.
Well, it looks like a fedora when you fold it like that, but that's not how it's supposed to be.
Yeah, it is. Anyways, so yeah, this finally sold. Well, it's been listed a few months.
Yeah.
I paid $3 for it at Salvation Army. It sold for an offer. Somebody offered me $30. I had it listed at $50. That was just kind of a really high price that I put it at, just to kind of see what offers I'd get. And $30 was the first one, and I accepted. So I make $24, paid $3, so $20 profit on a hat is really good to me. Alright, this next sale is not good. I made a little mistake, but I'm not losing money, so that's okay. Alright, this is a pair of Heelys, and they're actually really nice. They're like in really good shape. I paid $7 for these, and when the offer came in, like, I just saw the top number, which was 21, and I know, like, on Mercari, I already charged shipping separately, so I was like, okay, cool, because I know I paid $7 for these, so I was like, I'll make a $10 profit. That's good enough for me. But she offered me 16, so the 21 I was seeing was like the price that it was currently listed at, and I was just like, oh. Anyway, so they sold for $16 plus ship, so after Mercari fees, it's only like 13 something, so it's only like a $5-6 profit, but didn't lose money. I'm not gonna cancel her order.
Yeah.
That was my bad, but I could have got a few more bucks elsewhere, but it's fine. She did pay $11 for shipping because I listed those before the FedEx Smart Post was a thing, and I have not went back and changed any of my old listings. So she still paid, what, 16 plus 11 plus tax, so almost $30 for those. Alrighty. So those were the Heelys. And then on box CS, sold some Crocs. These were from my Ben Stimulus Check Challenge. So I have about a buck into them. Someone offered me 15 plus paying the shipping, so I accepted that. And then I had two kiddos in sale, so box BA is down all the way over there.
Yeah.
So these are just some Nike Kyries. I got these at Once Upon a Child. I actually paid $10 for them. They sold for $34.95 free ship. Shipping on Kitizen will cost $5.75 on those. They're just over 13 ounces. Alright, and then last sale is AU. Sold these mini Melissas also on Kitizen for $30. I had them listed at $34.95 and sent an offer of $30. I paid $5 for these at a local thrift, and they sold for $30. Plus, they're gonna cost $5.75 to ship as well, so just under £1 on those. And yeah, I think that was it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that was it.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and get this stuff packed up, ready to ship out. We'll be right back. All right, we got that stuff packed, ready to go. And we did have one sale come up as we were doing that, so.
Oh, I just opened some list perfectly, so I don't want to
put
the cursor over here, because then it'll put all the windows over there. So let me look on my phone. All right, so box AF. I was just this Mary Mecco for Target, little girl's dress, and it sold on Kitizen for $14.95 free shipping. I only paid $1 for this at Goodwill, and so after the $3.85 shipping label and Kitizen fee, I made $9.27, so about $8 and some change profit on that, so not too bad.
So yeah, now you're cross-listing some stuff, and we're gonna put on another sale, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna
probably won't go through
do
the steps or anything, but
14% off for Valentine's Day. And then, yeah, so, like, this week I've been trying to keep track, but we still don't have like a nice board or anything, but
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep track of how many I've listed. So I think I'm at 110 listings this week. I started on Sunday, I did 24, Monday 34, Tuesday 16, Wednesday 15. Last night I did 21. So I think that equaled 110 listings so far. The 21 is what's popping up right now for cross-posting. So the other ones are all cross-posted all the way through. So once I finish these, which will definitely be today, I'll have 110 posted to 4 platforms. So.
Right. And yeah, that's...
Because I always say, like, we try to do 100, but I never actually keep track. So I want to keep track not only to, like, let you guys know, but also I just like to know for myself, and that will probably help us improve different things too. So
Yeah. Yeah, we do watch a lot of Lonnie over at Shed Flips and Candace, now that they're a duo, but they've been doing that momentum board kind of thing. And I know Lonnie's done it in the past, but it kind of motivated us to do something similar or the same, or I don't know. I think they're doing both, right? Like number of listings and dollar amounts. So
yeah, and I haven't really looked at my dollar amounts yet, but like I kind of want to at least double. So like we have the amount we want to make each day net profit.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd want to like probably at least get to a point where I'm listing twice as much as that dollar wise. So
right.
it doesn't necessarily have to be like 20 items. Like if I'm selling 3 pairs of $100 boots one day, that would be enough for that day, I guess.
Yeah.
So yeah, kind of just like that. But like then again today, where I sourced all the kids' shoes, basically I think I ended up with 66 pairs, and my average buy cost at one store was like $440 something. The other store was like $470. So I'll probably just put them all together and then divide it by 66 shoes that I got. But with those, they're just kid shoes, so they're only gonna sell for like maybe $10-15 profit each, but I can do them all really fast, like in one day. So like something like that, you know, I'm gonna have to list a lot, but to me it's like the same amount of work going. It only took me 2 hours to source 66 pairs of shoes versus the other day I was driving around town. I went to like 10 stores within 2 days and only found maybe 40 pairs. And yeah, they're adult shoes, they're gonna sell for more, but I spent a lot of time sourcing, a lot of time driving, a lot of time like gas money, and you just never know what you're gonna find. So to me, it's better to just buy what I know I can sell at one store. And yeah, those shoes are a lot of Crocs and stuff that are gonna get me about $10-15 profit, and I'm okay with that. So
Yeah, so I don't know. I'm thinking about gonna try to clean up some up here. Obviously, some of this is stuff that we're still working on getting listed. I did a couple days ago take some photos of some bras, and I had to like go through and de-wrinkle them because we washed them originally, and then we kind of put them in some of these banker boxes down here. It's kind of where they've been. They just needed freshened up, so did that, and I'm gonna go ahead and try to photograph the rest of them, but then we run back into the problem of we have nowhere to really put them right now. So
probably keep them hung until they
sell. Yeah, we're trying to keep them hanging on hangers, but we don't have very much hanging space anywhere in the house. So I'm gonna have to figure that one out. But I don't know, like this shelf back here kind of bothers me because it's cluttered, and it was what was in the bookshelf that was over there, and a lot of it is just unnecessary stuff that just needs to find a new home or a recycle bin or something. So yeah, that's kind of what we got going on today. Kids, like I said in the beginning, are both home, so I don't know how much we're gonna get, how much time we're gonna get dedicated to work today now that they're waking up from their nap. Anyway, guys, that's gonna do it for today. A little bit of a shorter video, and we'll see you in the next one.